afternoon, my sweet babies, and thank you for coming to witness me in all my glory. The following month, Harriet and Leo attended the wedding of some good friends, Meg and James, where they witnessed the most shit-hot celebrant they'd ever seen. They assumed he must have... I want to know this guy. They assumed he must have been best mates with their friends, which he is, but also they learnt that he's a bookable legend, and they both said then and there, he must marry us. And here I am, and these are their words, not mine.
First of all, let's make a lot of noise for the most beautiful brides and the shit-hot wedding that they've just created today. Woo! By far the best fucking wedding I've ever been to, so I can only imagine what sad shit you've all seen before.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the love between two people whose lives were ostensibly brought together by the fate and the flap of a butterfly wing. It is all but impossible to explain why things happen the way they do. Our lives are like little baby crows, carried upon a curious wind, and all we can wish for our families, for those we love, is that that wind will eventually place us on solid ground. And I believe it's done just that for Harriet and Leanne on this farm in the middle of nowhere.
Who wears the pants? Who has the biggest dick?
The two grew very close in these few months, but it wasn't until Harriet was on the other side of the world when they both realised that the only thing missing from their lives was each other. They'd missed all the signs up until now, even the bloody U-Haul, which is textbook lesbian. But finally, their friendship had developed so much that they decided to give a relationship a red-hot crack, and that's exactly what they did when Harriet returned from the States. Harriet is still convinced that it was mostly Leo's cat Bolt who is responsible for their relationship blossoming, because by this stage he'd already claimed Harriet as his own, and she thinks he must have had a word to Leo about keeping her around. So now, regrettably, we must bid Moira farewell. Yay for gay! Yay! We're here for queer! We're here for queer! Legends. Right. Leo was hooked right from the start, partly because of how gorgeous, kind, generous and resilient Harriet is, but partly because of how unbelievably fucking bent she is too. Some of their fondest memories together have been at costume parties with friends, or even just answering the door to the very innocent, young room service boy wearing less than I'm wearing right now.
Who snores the most? Who is more likely to wear the strap-on? And whose parents asked that question? Hey! Yeah, you thought I was going to keep that one under my belt, Lizzie.
And Monty, I love your ass.
They booked the 13th for no other reason than every few years their anniversary would be on Friday the 13th, which, if for nothing else, is a great excuse for a costume party. Leo also says that every girl deserves to be proposed to, and as she had already had her turn, it was now Harriet's, and she wanted it to be the most magical surprise. What a sweetheart. Well, you should marry her. Harriet turned around from admiring the view to find Leo down on one knee with the most beautiful ring she'd ever seen. Obviously, Leo's pants had come loose. Harriet, do you promise not to get road rage within the first 5 minutes of driving?
I'll try.
Do you promise to love yourself as much as Leo loves you?
Hope I can try.
It's a very roundabout way of saying I do. And do you promise you'll burn the pregnancy pillow once you have the baby so that you can go back to cuddling Leo and the pet?
Fine, I do.
Leo, do you promise that you'll learn to stack the dishwasher less chaotically? Do you promise that you'll actually place the lids on the containers and not just frisbee them from afar?
I do.
And do you promise that you'll continue messing up Harriet's hair every day for the rest of your lives?
I certainly can, I do.
Shame about his foul fucking language, though.